What is going on, guys? Cisco here, and in this quick video I'm actually going to do a Skillshare review. Now, if you don't know what Skillshare is, it's pretty much an online platform just like Udemy or Coursera, where you can learn all types of different skills, life skills, pretty much anything you can think of. You can actually come here and learn it. That's the name. That's why the name Skillshare. And now, as you can see, this is it right here. This is their platform. Pretty easy to navigate, pretty easy to get around. Now, if you want, for example, you can come here to this right-hand side, click on this drop-down next to Browse, and you're going to see they have three categories, right? So they have three main categories: Create, Build, and Thrive. Now, as you can see, Thrive, for example, they show you things about lifestyle, productivity. Then you have here Build, which is things related to business analytics, freelance and entrepreneurship, leadership and management, marketing. And then they have the Create category, which is things about animation, creative writing, film and video, fine art, graphic design, and so on and so forth. Okay, now you can come here also and search all classes and pretty much just get an idea of what they have, what they offer, and see what maybe catches your attention. That's if you don't already know what you want to get into. So what I do suggest is that you actually do a search up here, and I'm going to show you why. So for example, let's say that you want to learn Facebook. Let's say you want to learn Facebook ads. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, type in Facebook. It's going to give me this drop down right here, and these suggestions actually, and I'm going to go ahead and click on Facebook ads. Now, the reason I suggest that you do that is because when you put it in here, when you type it in the search bar, it's actually going to give you these filters right here on the right hand side. It's not going to do that when you search it through here. So I'm going to show you, for example, I'm going to open up in a new tab. So I clicked on marketing, and let's say here I want to do social media advertising, and I want to do Facebook advertising. So as you can see, it's actually not gonna give me the same filters on this side. That's why I suggest that you actually type in what you want right up here. And once you do that, you're able to see here that they have different things. So for example, class type, you can select from all of them. So all the courses related to Facebook advertising. Now, then they have original. Original is pretty much courses where you have a course creator, or just one of these guys right here, or ladies. And what they do, if they actually have come together with Skillshare, with the Skillshare staff, to put together a course. That's why they say they name it original. And then you have the staff pick. Staff pick, as the name says it, obviously these are courses that the Skillshare staff has picked out. And then right here you have class levels, so you can select from beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Now, one of the things I've noticed is that actually this is not very accurate. So let's say, for example, you wanted to learn Facebook ads for advanced. Now, as you can see, I'm going to show you down here. For example, this one says Facebook Advertising Explained, a beginner's guide to Facebook ads. So, I mean, if it's a beginner's guide, I don't know why it's under advanced. So that's something that they could definitely look into. Not a big deal, but definitely something worth looking into. Okay, now, right down here, another great thing is that you can actually sort these courses through when it was created, right? So for example, you can come here and you can sort it by if it was created this month, this week, this day, or this year. Now, this is really important because if you know anything about Facebook, Facebook is constantly changing. Facebook, their Facebook ads is constantly changing. They're making different tweaks to it. And, you know, these are things that if you are going to enroll in a course that was created 2 years ago, then it's probably not going to be that much relevant today. I mean, not saying that it's going to be worthless, but it's not going to be as effective as if you enrolled in one that is created, you know, more recently, right? So that is one thing to actually look into. Then you have the class length. So if you want to find a course that's 15 minutes or less, then boom, 15 to 30 minutes, 30 to 60 minutes, or 60 minutes and over, then that is right there where you would search. Search related skills, boom, right there. You can go ahead and select any of them. So these are actually the pros about Skillshare. This is what I love about Skillshare. And if you actually click on one of these courses, it's very straightforward. You can see right here, it has the lessons on the left-hand side, so you can pretty much go through them, see what each one of them is, see how long each one of them takes, and then if you scroll down, you can actually see here the reviews. So this course in particular has 37 reviews. All of them are pretty good reviews, so yes, and exceeded expectations. And this is a course best suited for beginners. It tells you right there. And then you can just pretty much read everybody's reviews, right? If they actually took the time to write one out. Now, right here, another great thing is that you have discussions. So people actually are able to put in questions, comment, or whatever it is that's related to the course that they feel would be useful. Then people over here can add that in the discussion. Now, a con or a disadvantage to this that I've noticed in a lot of these courses is that the course creator, they actually don't get involved too much in this, right? So they're not very active in the discussions. It's like they've made the course and they pretty much put it out there and forgot about it. But I mean, then again, for the price, I mean, it's only $32 a month. So I mean, you can't really expect much. But other than that, I think it's a great platform. They have really great courses in here. Now, another thing that I didn't really like is that it's not very clear as far as the pricing goes, right? So for example, I went here and I clicked here on my face, and then I went to account settings, then clicked on payments, and I'm able to see here what my payment is gonna look like. So for example, right now I'm taking advantage of their 30-day free trial. Everybody has access to the 30-day free trial. And once that is over, it says here that my yearly charge is going to be $105,000. Now this is in Colombian pesos. So if you do the exchange rate to US dollars, it's actually roughly about $24 at the current exchange rate. So I mean, that's how much I would be paying. Now it says yearly. It doesn't make sense. But then it says that my first my first payment is actually going to be on September 30th. But then I go here. I actually got this email from them as soon as I signed up. It says here, it talks about my 30 days. It's actually 31 days for testing it. And then it says that my subscription plan is $105,000, like I mentioned before, like it says in the other page. And then it says yearly, right? A year. That doesn't actually make a lot of sense when you look here at I actually typed in or did a search for Skillshare pricing, and it actually says here that their monthly membership is $32 per month, and then the annual or the premium membership is $168 for the year. Okay, so I mean, it's a lot different than what I'm getting here, which is roughly about $24. So that could create some confusion. So I would advise, if this happens to you, then actually you can reach out to their support and basically get that sorted out. Okay, so they do have a help page right here where you can pretty much contact support down here actually. So get in touch and just ask your question, right? So that is actually pretty neat too. Now, like I said, the pricing, to me, even if it's $32, it's actually worth the while, because to me it's very cheap. $32 a month, it's actually a hell of an investment if you think about it, because all the stuff that you're actually going to be able to learn, all the courses, even if they're not really that in-depth, I mean, you're still going to be able to learn a ton of stuff. And for $32 or $168 a year, it's actually a hell of a deal. Okay, if you look at it, so for example, if you go to Udemy, it's another great platform. I actually like this online platform as well for learning. I have bought some courses in here, but the downside is that you have to pay for each one of these courses individually, right? So that is a downside, but then again, I think that is why Skillshare is way better in that aspect, because you're only paying a monthly fee, which is really not a lot when you think about it. Okay, so that is it, guys. That is my Skillshare review. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you got some value from it. If you did, again, make sure you consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell icon. And if you enjoy my video, smash the like button. It's not going to cost you a thing. And then if you do want to actually join, I'm going to leave a link down below so that you can join Skillshare. Take advantage of the 30 days. It's not going to increase the price or anything like that if you do join through my link, but it is going to help me actually earn some commission. Okay, so with that said, guys, I thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.